told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the Mac gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our Mac guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 3 of Halo 2 Anniversary on the Xbox Series X as we pick up our weapons right here with the battle rifle and the SMG. I think it's literally just called the SMG. I've kind of forgot a lot of the Halo weapon names. They'll come back to me when I'm playing it, as I see them, but like right now, no. We're just kind of, well, once the Covenant cut through this door, we're going to obviously fight them. That's the thing about Halo 2, by the way. There's a lot of waiting around and travelling on elevators and stuff that are very slow. And we'll get to those later on in the game, obviously. But at the moment, yeah. One thing I kind of forgot to do, I was so engrossed with the actual quality of the graphics of this. I know some people will be like, it's not great, but I was so engrossed by it that I kind of actually forgot to press the change graphics option to compare what the original Xbox version of the game looked like. And that actually brings me on to something. I want to kind of say this right at the beginning, because it's just kind of a comment that I got that kind of stuck with me that was kind of funny. Obviously in the last one I kind of mentioned about how when I used to do these videos, the reason they're all split up is because I was at college and that was just how I rendered these out. It was a lot easier for me. I had a lot more videos to publish, which is very useful when you're starting a YouTube channel. You want to have a steady stream of content, by the way. That's a tip for you. If you're starting a YouTube channel, you kind of do want a lot of content to start off with if you can. So I would actually, if you're starting a YouTube channel, record stuff and then just don't release it. Like, make sure you have a little bit of a backlog and then release it, and then that will help you. Anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is this comment, because it's kind of stuck with me. It's kind of funny. Basically, I got this comment, and it was like, it was on obviously the original Xbox version of the game, and it was just like, it was talking about the graphics, but it was just like, oh, this is really unimpressive for a game that just came out a year or so ago. And I don't, obviously the guy probably thought it was this version of the game, even though I put Xbox in the title. I didn't put Halo 2 Anniversary as the title, obviously, because it wasn't Halo 2 Anniversary. It was the original version of the game. Being played on, well, it was being played on the 360, but still, yeah. Original Xbox version of the game. Actually, that's one thing that you won't be seeing when we do this, is there was a very nasty glitch if you played it on the 360 backwards compatibility. Which was, like, it happened on one of the levels. It's where the top half of it kind of mirrors, I think. I can't really remember what it was. You just saw it in the video. It either mirrors or you get like a shadow of what happened. It's very common. I was very lucky that it only actually happened once during the Let's Play. Once or twice. And yeah, a lot of people saying it was very, very common on the when you're playing the original Xbox version of the game on the 360. But yeah, I got that comment about the graphics, and it was just kind of like, I couldn't tell if the guy was trolling or if he was actually being completely serious and being confused about an original Xbox game. It originally came out in 2004, having bad graphics. Now, I don't think that the original Xbox version of the game has bad graphics, but for the time period, obviously, that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, these days, it's not great. Quite terrible. But yeah, it's just, I don't know why. That comment has just always stuck with me as we watch this sad explosion. And then, this is what I was talking about earlier as well, about having to wait for, like, things to happen. You've got to wait for that explosion to happen before these enemies come through. I understand why they do it. It's loading things up, and it was probably a thing with the original Xbox to not, like, fill up its RAM or whatever, but it's just still kind of weird. Anyway, once we get in this room, we've got some Covenant that are on turrets up there. And there'll be a couple more of those guys, like, later on in the video. Oh, not in this video, but in, like, the level is what I meant to say there. But yeah, a lot of these enemies, obviously, because it's the first level of the game, are really weak. Because you can see me just running up to them and just taking them out. Which is not normal. And that's actually where we are supposed to be going. Don't, like, follow what I do, which is go upstairs, because it's completely pointless. You'll see me doing that in a second. We are supposed to, like, go down that corridor. We just, again, have to kill all the enemies and wait for stuff to happen, basically. But yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 3 of Halo 2 Anniversary on the Xbox Series X, and I will see you next time for more. Ta-ra.
And they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.